Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play X-Men Legends. This is 25, according to my records, which could be wrong. I'm in the threshold of the astral plane. That's actually what it's called, the threshold. Which, if you're not familiar, essentially means doorway or entrance. I think of it as literally meaning the doorway into somewhere. I don't actually know where I'm going. I seem to have been correct. This area. It must be the doorway to Professor Javier's mind, but it's locked. Shadow King must have fragmented his mind. We won't be able to enter until we repair the damage. On an unrelated note, the TV series Legion is fantastic and you should watch it. It's an X-Men TV show that no one's really aware of, as far as I know. Those three gates must lead to whatever it was Shadow King took from Professor X. We'll have to gather those items and bring them back here. Alright, a quest is afoot, it seems. Mind, body and soul? Or is it more like the id, the ego, and something else clever? Or emotion, maybe that could be in there. The Guardian statues. Well, I was nowhere near, clearly. Look, dark blob. It's a good way to reuse earlier assets to extend the game. Get out of it. Shit, he didn't get out of it. Let's go on the lefty here, shall we? Oh, shit, I can't fight on multi-levels like that. Cyclops can't look down. His neck's way too thick. Like Frank Reynolds. Fuck you. Ah, he's energy resistant.
Yes.
Psylocke. Yeah. It's all about the Psylocke now. In my mind, she's immensely powerful. Crown of Apocalypse. That sounds good enough that I want to know immediately if it is good. The Crown of Apocalypse. Let's see. Unique, +4 strike, 4 agility, -2 body and focus, +12% chance for melee criticals. It's not great. It's also level 35, which is huge. My highest level is 29. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to really... But grinding level is not that easy, and there's no like XP boosts of any kind. Yes. That looks like a physical resistance. I'm sure they didn't used to be that colour though. It doesn't matter. It's not coming across in the recording, but my
Yes.
Why is it targeting these? Does it mean something? Probably not. I really shouldn't be using her. She's not really strong enough yet. She's not at Cyclops level badassery. Oh, is that a chest? No, this game doesn't have chests. What am I on about? Does it? I mean, I haven't opened any yet. That doesn't mean it can't ever have any. That's looks like I think it was an energy resistance, but it's irrelevant now. He's already dead. As is tradition, I of course haven't played this game for... I want to say 2 to 3 weeks at this point, but it feels like an age. I've got it slightly in my head that I might actually finish it in this current sitting, not this episode, obviously. It's hard to remember quite how much game there is left at this point. Just blitzes through them, those knives, isn't it? They're mental damage, you see. So it's not, when they got an energy resistance, you'd normally have to switch to physical, but mental counts as a different thing. Psychic, I think they call it. I kept saying mental damage there, and it felt overly British, apart from anything else. But didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. Look, it's his symbol for honor. Let's get it back to the portal. Do you have to run back? fact that that's spawned in tells me you probably do. Fuck you. Fuck you. So I'm in two minds about when I finish this game what to do next. Wait, come back here. I need to fuck you. I'm not going to rape you. I'm going to fuck you. Ooh, ooh. Emma Frost.
Got it.
I mean, that would be quite funny because she's got that ability where she makes enemies run away in a radial fashion. I think I'll do that when I thought I was running to Oblivion then. How does the game always send the resistance I'm not prepared for? Well, not that I'm not prepared. It makes me shift. There's a chance the game's actually designed that way, although I don't think the enemies are randomly generated. I'm pretty sure they're preset.
Your goose is cooked, X-Men.
Wow, what a sight that is. Are those spikes just on him? That's not the real blob. It's an astral creature left behind by Shadow King. Who am I? Alright. Multiple resistances. I don't know why it's letting me target these statues. Yes. Iceman's getting shafted up there, isn't he? I got a feeling I'm either supposed to wait or I'm supposed to do something useful as far as feelings go. Wait, this... Ah. There we are. That's what it is. You have to destroy the statues, but the glowing ones.
Yes.
Alright, there's another glowing one. I think I did so much damage when he stopped glowing before that I went through like 2 cycles of his... Jesus Christ. Fucking Cyclops, just... And not, it doesn't look good. His health bar's still up, and it kind of feels like he's not dead. The only good thing is I think I can just leave. Is it still... Yeah, this is the right way. Physical? Ah, you're boned. But if I can hit you, you're boned. These enemies are slightly shorter than the normal enemies. Makes them harder to hit for Cyclops. I should imagine that's why Wolverine is such an effective killing machine. It's purely based on the fact that most people think he's taller than he is. Shit. I have no ability to aim this morning, do I? I'm missing every damn thing. Yeah, fuck you. Let's go back to Psylocke. I like Psylocke. She's got the accent. Ah, the threshold. Back again. Am I going to do Emma Frost now? Yes, I think I will. Good. Yeah, there is one here. If I can do it now. Yeah. Onward to the danger room. Is she an X-Man level 1? She is. The important thing is I get credits for this. Does it take me to the character screen first? No. Emma Frost is usually best in a support role, confusing the enemies while her allies attack. In this challenge, she must use her powers to keep an overwhelming force of the Shadow King's minions at bay. Don't try to defeat them, just destroy the statues and keep the Shadow minions confused for 2 minutes. Destroy your statues. Alright. We're gonna level her up first, just because you might as well. I'm not gonna give her any equipment though, that will just cause hassle. So I don't know. There's no real logic into what to put anything in for this challenge. In fact, let's go with that. Right. Which is her best move again? Is it command or fear? Or hardness? Alright, let's chuck one in that. Those in there. That can't be done. Get that. And that's the ticket. Away, Emma. Alright, that was the wrong one. That's the one. Haha. Feel my fear. You're afraid. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to command them. They'll just be afraid. I thought that attack was stronger than it is.
Good job.
Be afraid, my minions. Be slightly afraid. Now take fear. Afraid again. Keep fearing me. Sod off. Sod off.
Nicely done.
This is so dopey. There's no real challenge to this at all.
Nicely done.
If you had to kill at least a few of them, but they didn't do anything. Get Soddle experience for that. I don't know what that fear ability does. I think it might only work on humans, or I don't know. That was short-lived. Have I got any more? No, I don't think I did. Let's get out of here. They look like gargoyles to me. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I should save it before I go to the Hall of Fire. Is that Pyro? So, who's going to be the last one? Avalanche or Mystique would be my guess. Maybe Toad, actually. Because he was certainly one.
You ain't getting up for that.
Not only does that attack like pierce enemies and do extreme damage, it also stuns the fuckers.
Combo.
Ludicrous.
Maybe you ought to stay down.
It's brilliant. I think, off the top of my head, I reckon Gambit actually has the same ability, but it's energy based and it might not stun. So it's not the same at all, really, is it? Weirdly, nothing here yet has had a psychic resistance. Although I suppose the logic here is that it's just that psychic is more powerful here. Thank you. Yep, just throwing shade, throwing knives. And oh shit! I've run out of energy. My cockiness has been my downfall. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you over there. Oh, Cannonball's Flame. Hang on. I've already seen that, I think, before, Cannonballs. It was... See, Cannonball is the mutant. I think his name's Sam. His shtick is that he flies and he has a bit of a shield while he's flying. This book must be a symbol for knowledge. Yep. Alright, just let him come to me. Fuck you, and shit, I'm out of energy. Yeah, Cannonball. His name's Sam. I know that. Sam Guthrie. There we go, I know that as well. He has a sister, Paige Guthrie, whose ability...
Hello, mates.
She might be Husk.
It's time for a little thunder from down under.
Is that racist? No. Probably not. Alright, so there's little shadow fiends kicking around.
Beat me.
Quite a lot of damage actually just there. What have I actually got to do though? What's the shtick here?
You're joking me. Is this all you can do?
I don't know. I presume I just have to kill these things until Column of Fire.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's be Wolverine. I think I need someone who's a bit. Oi! I just ran in and hit him then. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I can't hold out much longer.
Jesus Christ!
All right. Yes.
Everyone's dead.
You ain't ready for pyro. Not at all.
Right. Oh, I know what I can do. Apart from die, obviously. I throw in one of these. I didn't do anything. What? I've got no extreme power. Oh, I bet I lost it when I went to... what's it called? I stabbed him in the back though. Died in one hit. Yeah, I bet I lost all my extreme power when I did the...
Got it.
the what's it called? You know, the danger room. That's where it is. Shit. That's so annoying. Oh, it's nothing. I thought it was a disc, but it's a... I think it's a concept art. It's a comic book even. I don't think. I think it's just the covers when it says comic book. I don't think you actually get to read a comic book, which is odd because you'd think in these games like 90% of the goal would be to get people to buy comic books. I want to get all those potions, but I don't want to do the work. The eternal dilemma of myself. I'm 90% certain I was talking about something earlier, and I just cut myself off, and I don't think I'll ever be able to go back to it. That's the burden. of a fractured mind. Like the hit show Legion. I know I keep going on about it, but it's a really good show. I look forward to its return. Just the setting was very cool. You don't know what year it is. A little bit like when you watch Archer. You're like, is this modern? Is this the 50s? I mean, there's a mobile phone there, and he's on the internet, but like the computers are ancient. What's the shtick? I gotta find the last doorway. I don't think it will be up here, and
You
yet
bet.
I ascend.
Will do.
Got it.
Yeah.
The audio sounds a bit off today. Right, yeah, it's definitely not up here, but I do get a bird's eye view from up here. Can I jump down? Huh, yes, I can. It was weird there. It felt like I wasn't moving, but it's just because the camera wasn't catching up. I think I've been through this one, haven't I? Guardian statues, yeah. So this was the fire one. Chamber of Earth. No, I just walked straight past it before was all. That's what's been confusing me. So it's Avalanche, yeah. That's a cooler outfit. The other two look really weird. Like, but Blob in particular looked like a gimp.
Will do.
A background gimp at that. Like in that scene in 300. He'd have fit in well in that scene in particular. You know the scene. The one where you're like, oh shit. I took my parents to see this. Before it was just like some cool action scenes and that, and then suddenly we're in a weird orgy. Didn't sign up for this. There's an egg. I hate it. I want it to die.
Okay.
Psylocke agrees with my assessment. Yeah, that. What is that? Is that just the top of the egg? It hasn't really spawned out. That's a switch, you retard. Does it come to me? No. I bet I could attempt to jump at that, and in doing so, I would almost certainly die. I was kind of hoping there'd be something in those jars when I smashed them. Because sometimes there is. Like that one had potions and shit in. Sometimes there's money in them, but I don't know what the rules are. If it's a percentage-based chance or what. Make it.
While I look about.
I presume I'm gonna hit a switch and the door will open. Hey, sod off.
You didn't stand a chance.
That's comic book. I'm reeling these in. Oh no, that one's artwork. I will go and look at these eventually. They'll be disappointing. Where's the switch? There it is. Let me guess. That will make a bridge appear, and they'll join me. Yep, there's the bridge
Pull up
appearing.
on me, X-Men.
I love that. The bridge comes in over there. You think they're gonna run down, and they just teleport behind you. It's like we were here all along.
I'll be back in a bit.
This is actually exactly the same as what happens when you're here with Professor Xavier. Except this time you're on your own. Oh no, a physical resistance.
I believe I've won.
It's so satisfying the way those knives just cut down the enemy. I think there's one left. Oh, no, he's obviously dead now. Tell you, if I can remember how to get the Mask of Zorn,
Time to move out.
I'm gonna go nuts. I don't think this is the right way. Also, it definitely went top down for quite some time there. I didn't command that. I told it to stop. Have I always had this ability to make it a top down? Alright, fuck that thing. Do it again.
You lose.
Yep. Sod off. Oh, it's scales of justice. These scales must be his symbol for wisdom. Wisdom, because you know you take every argument on balance.
Yeah,
Who's leveled up?
will do.
Just Psylocke. I won't do it yet. You see the fucking serpentine in that thing ad going on, just running back and forth. How am I supposed to fight that? That's an enemy beyond reckoning. Much as I like the top down, it does inhibit any ability to see really anything.
Next.
I do so love that when there's one enemy left and no one other than me attacks it, but it's still trying to stab me in the back.
Ready to rumble?
That isn't really Avalanche. It's some type of astral projection. This whole conversation would make more sense if we were fighting like our own X-Men. In fact, we should be fighting X-Men here, not these Brotherhood rejects. It would make way more sense. Physical resistance? Oh no.
I'm on it.
Yep. It's a weird throwback because the reason it slows down like that is, as far as I know, because that's what happens,
Right.
yeah, when you do the same.
Best you punks can do?
Yes.
Throw your knives at him. Shit, he threw something back. Didn't expect that.
Get it, do you? You can't beat me.
That slowdown is such a pain in the ass.
Help! I'm in a spot of trouble.
A spot of trouble, no less. If it's not being too much of a bother, I could use some aid. He's actually quite tough. I mean, there's not much of a fight here because all of his attacks seems to slow down time to a certain extent. How many have I got? 9 potions left. Oh shit. It's definitely possible to dodge those and I'm not. You and your knockback. Oh, Psylocke's dead. I definitely should have leveled her up when I had the chance. Wow, Iceman froze him. That was useful. I don't think I should have been using Psylocke for that. I think... Oh, he's still doing attacks even though he's dead. At least he disappeared. Should just be a straight shot to the exit from here. This is what Wolverine's good for. When I'm in a slightly shit situation, he can do all the work.
Okay.
Immediately, everyone has a physical resistance. This giant fuck comes in. Mental resistance. Yeah, that's no issue. That's no issue at all.
Got it.
It's fine. Cyclops, don't think you can kick good. Your thing is beams. Use the beams. Don't use anything else. Be nice if they all leveled up. I want them all to be level 30. And they get their legendary attacks. Which, if memory serves, make little difference. It's just a numbers increase. It doesn't give you anything more. But I might be wrong. I live in the dream. I might be wrong. Alright. I've definitely got memories of fighting the Shadow King, but doing it as Professor Xavier. Alright, let's leave this place. So this will presumably open like a doorway that I'll get a choice of going through. Oh, maybe not. Right, let's recover the team. Old girl needs saving. Yeah, it was only a matter of time before she died under my hand.
Psylocke.
In my hand. Only 1 bloody point. Bit cheeky. Let's go with focus. It's not up the level, is it? Ah, damn it. Ah, that's the worst part. I just realised it's probably going to be level like 32 for her to get that ability. Psychic defense. Surround you, increasing defense 15 seconds. -8 mental damage. Nearby allies 60 energy. What does that mean? I mean, presumably it costs 60 energy, but -8 damage, full stop, nearby allies. I don't know. That's, I'll improve her hammer then. And no one else has leveled up. Brilliant. That's fine. That's what I wanted. I'm sure, you know, some people will think those buff attacks are like the best in the game and absolutely worth doing.
Okay.
I don't. Simple as. Presumably, is it through here I go now, or no? Probably up the top here by the big statue, by that by that process of elimination. I'm sure at some point it teaches you that as a movement method. You'd think there'd be a bit more ceremony after getting the 3 components of Professor Xavier back, wouldn't you? But no, there's not. Oh, look, here they are. I don't remember placing them. It's a doorway. Oh, it's actually properly a doorway. That did the trick. Once we walk through that gate, we'll be inside the mind of Professor Xavier, and that's where we'll find what Shadow King has done to him. I've suddenly realised I should probably save this before I go forwards. And yet, I'm not. I've got a feeling the Shadow King fight is a bit of a dick one, and you might lose it, but...
What entertainment have you brought for me today, Shadow King?
Professor Xavier, don't you recognise this? I definitely skipped a big line of dialogue there.
Somehow they do look familiar.
That is merely a ploy meant to confuse you, my Emperor.
Please, Professor, listen to me. Shadow King has brainwashed you.
Nonsense. Shadow King is my trusted advisor.
I was meant to end the episode,
As
wasn't
your
I?
advisor, I would suggest you
huge fuck
deal
up.
with these cutthroats with the utmost severity.
But I shouldn't...
Sire, it would be a sign of weakness to show mercy to these killers.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Very well. I will call forth my champions to destroy
It's
these
Wolverine-ish, Colossus-ish. I think that might be Jean Grey, and I can't tell the other one. If I had to guess, I'd say Cyclops. Oh, it's all going ahead already. Sun Goddess. Yeah. This is an interesting fight. There's Chaos Lord in there, he's dead. Ultimate Predator, that's a good one. Astral Fiend. It's just the regular enemies appeared, yeah. They're all dead. Oh shit, the Phoenix isn't dead. I've made an error, they're not all dead. Scott, you're the only one that knows how to take down Jean. Stop running away, you bitch. Yeah, this is for killing me in that lake. Reference to the last stand there.
How can this be? You've bested my champions.
It was quite easy, actually. I think 3 of them died without moving.
X-Men. Yes.
Yes.
Now I
The chair.
On the astral plane, we went to save Illyana.
Did we ever save
We were
her?
attacked by Shadow King.
We did, didn't we?
X-Men interfere with my plans. You'll
I can't
never get
remember.
Xavier back. Never.
Oh yeah? No. No, I guess we won't. I have no idea where Shadow King went to, but at least we managed to clear Professor Xavier's mind. Let's head back to the mansion and see what Cerebro can tell us. I want to say it just cuts to you fighting the Shadow King.
And extrapolation of the Sentinel's
not.
flight paths suggests that they are based at this facility in Central Europe.
Also, just what is it you are suggesting, mein Freund?
We must infiltrate this facility and liberate a Sentinel guidance system sensor and a navigational controller.
It ain't gonna be no waltz getting into Sentinel Central.
Maybe not.
Sentinel
but it's something
Central.
we have to do. Okay, team, let's move out.
Alright, well that was episode 25. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time when we're in Central Europe. You know, Central Europe. Is it Germany? Probably.